Hello there. So this is my RP video. The piece that I'm going to be reading is going to be from, it's called A Matter of Husbands. It's a play in one act by, can't pronounce his name, Ferenc Molnar. I guess that's right. It's about an actress who is being accused of stealing some other woman's husband. In the actual piece, you don't really hear the husband's part very much. This entire one-act play is between the wife and the actress, and if you don't want any spoilers, mute your microphone now, but she actually is stealing the woman's husband. You don't hear that in this monologue, but it's really interesting to listen to. They have the entire audio thing online. My images that I used for my inspiration, got them right here. One of them is, don't know if you guys can read it, but it's this one right here. It's got McGonagall and Fred and George Weasley, and she's saying, by behaving like a babbling, bumbling band of baboons. And they're teasing, saying, say that 5 times fast. Another one is going to be this one, more Harry Potter references. It's Voldemort starting to say Avada Kedavra, and Hermione is correcting him, telling him that he's going to take someone's eye out, and he's saying it wrong. I find it very humorous. I've also got the Doctor. So Good and Loser, we're going time traveling because Doctor Who. And then a telephone booth and Big Ben. So those are my inspirational images. For the oral posture, I've been thinking about this really hard. It's very forward in the mouth. The jaw is going to be a little bit raised, but it's not really pulled back. I find it easier to do it if I'm sitting upright, like if my actual physical posture matches my oral posture. Your lips are going to be a little bit more tense than they would be, and you're going to use a lot of the lip and the tip of the tongue. Some of the sound changes that I find to be an issue, at least for me, the differences between the I and this one. So this one has got that, this one, it says peace. So the differences between these two I do find to be a little bit more difficult. Just like the difference in the ah sound. No, not this one. This one. The ah sound and the ah sound. So the difference between like cat and father. The slight difference is still having a little bit of issues figuring out which one goes where. I'll eventually figure it out. That's why I bought this book, to try and help me understand a little bit more. For the music of the accent, the musical aspect is really just in the pitch changes. I have been having a few issues with things like the word sure. I haven't been able to figure out how to pronounce that properly. But as for the music part, it's going to be like pitch changes. It's actually a lot more musical than standard American. A lot more musical than my accent, which is a little bit more harsh sometimes. My key sentence. For my key sentence, I have Mr. Harry Faust is a student writer for the morning paper. Mr. Harry Faust is a student writer for the morning paper. All right. So as for my monologue, like I said, it is from the perspective of the actress. So I am going to be reading this part, and she is talking to the wife of this lawyer. There, dear, you mustn't... That was really bad. That started to be Deep South. There, dear, you mustn't apologize. You couldn't know, of course. It seems so plausible. You fancy your husband in an atmosphere of perpetual temptation, in a backstage world full of beautiful sirens without scruples or morals. One actress, you suppose, is more dangerous than 100 ordinary women. You hate us and fear us. None understands that better than your husband, who is evidently a very cunning lawyer. And so he plays on your fear and jealousy to regain the love you deny him. He writes a letter and leaves it behind him on the desk. Trust a lawyer to never do that unintentionally. He orders flowers for me by telephone in the morning and probably cancels the order the moment he reaches his office. By the way, hasn't he a lock of my hair? Yes, they bribed my hairdresser to steal from me. It is a wonder I have any hair left at all. Alright, hope that wasn't too awful. Thank you.